Hi, I'm Max.
I'm Heath. Jonathan.
And we're going around the business complex today to see how people view mental illness based on what they see in the media.
We're going to ask you questions relating to what they think about mental illness, how they think it correlates with everyday life, and what kind of struggles people go through. We're also going to try and see what people think that can be improved with media representation of people with mental illness.
I think that in the media they always try to even picture the worst cases. I think that there's a lot of mental illnesses that are not out there and they're not pictured as there should be.
So I feel like people who really have issues don't really get treated right, or then when they really do have them, so you're like, okay, yeah. I remember my own sister like, oh my goodness, I have anxiety, so I can't work. I'm like, okay.
People with mental illness are shamed in the media and kind of portrayed as not necessarily victims, but like people who aren't really all there.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people feel sorry for those who have the mental illnesses. They don't feel happy they've overcame some of the obstacles they've been through. So
wow, the only time I remember seeing people with mental illnesses in the movies is always in horror movies, and they're always the main person. They either have if they can't talk or something, or they wear masks, and they're I think it kind of gives a little attitude. They're like, oh yeah, mental illness, but that's dangerous.
Yeah.
I think there should be a balance between showing the good and the bad too. But by showing only the bad, we create stereotypes, we create things in our memories or things in our mind that would just hinder, as he said, our process of adapting them to the society.
Have a big impact. They really need to start with schools and stuff where they're doing it right now. And maybe more instead of the only time we ever really hear about a mental illness is either someone's dead or someone had killed a bunch of people and they're oh yeah, well he had some kind of mental illness.
Yeah. The less the media talks about mental illnesses and is this many people have suicide thoughts and keep on telling people and talking about how people have all these mental disorders, I think if less might be better in this case.
Cause you hurt me right, but you do it nice. Round in circles, here we go.
After going around the business complex and interviewing random people, we realized that everyone had an initial negative thought of people with mental illnesses because of the way the media portrays them.
All the students we interviewed agreed that the media has played a very influential role in influencing how we perceive individuals living and dealing with mental illness. They do this through portraying horror films or movies with figures that are acting out or violent, that are supposedly dealing with a mental illness.
In the end, everyone we interviewed truly believed that the media can do a much better job of portraying the mentally ill, and in the future should be doing a better job so that we can educate people on what people with mental illness are really like.
It's good that you guys are kind of taking, I don't know if everybody has to do mental illness or not.
No, yeah, this is
but
just
yeah,
kind
no,
of our own thing.
I think that's cool. I think it's cool to kind of get the word out on, at least on campus.